Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. If you have a gardening question you'd like our host Fred Howard to answer, send him an email. The email address is fred@planttalkradio.com. Now for today's question.
I have a Christmas cactus that needs transplanted. Is now a good time to do it?
Melinda, I'm going to turn that one over to you. I have an opinion, but I'd rather hear from you.
Okay, well, hopefully our opinions agree. I would say Christmas cactus, just like other succulents and cacti, love to be pot-bound. And so this is a good time because we're getting into that point of active growth, hopefully coming soon with the weather, even if it's an inside plant, longer days, milder temperatures outside really make for better growing indoors as well. But make sure that the plant is pot-bound when you slide it out of the pot. Loosen any roots and just go into a slightly larger container. I'm sure you see this too, Fred, where people think, okay, I'll put it in a 6-inch bigger pot because then I don't have to ever transplant it. You get root rot, and the plant really struggles and often dies. So make sure it needs it first.
And it's a deceiving death because everybody thinks they've done the right thing. They've catered to the plant. They've done it at the right time and so on. And they still get into that ugly matter of, black matter on the plants. And then they just, they just collapse and die. And therefore, Michael, I would say that now is a good time. But when Melinda says not much bigger, I would think if they're, for example, in a 6-inch pot, I would not go beyond an 8, and I try to even find something in between, if possible.
Yep.
Hey, thanks again for listening to our podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our other podcasts as well, the Plant of the Week podcast and the Plant Talk Radio podcast, all on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. If you'd like to sponsor a daily podcast, contact us at fred@planttalkradio.com. To find out more about Fred Howard and Plant Talk Radio, visit our website, planttalkradio.com.
Circle270media.com